Catalina Delcarpio, who has been very well supported on the exchanges, and punters at home clearly think that Paddy Toomey's excellent strike rate is going to improve here.
Yes.
Serenity Prayer, the last one to go forward, with the Sheen Murphy goes in to stall 10. 11 three-year-old fillies all in the gate, and they're off. This is the Group 2 Ribblesdale Stakes. They run over a mile and a half, been hard ridden to try and get the lead towards the inside rail. Is Island Hopping. Island Hopping has now got the lead. Caspi Star is going to be keen just in behind her, but no stopping Island Hopping, who is scorching the turf. Has gone off clear now by some 4 lengths to Caspi Star, who's in second, and then Garden of Eden on her outside. Then Catalina Delcarpio out a little bit wider to the rest. Serenity Prayer through the very early stages. Go Boots is racing at the rear of the field early, with Fillies Group as the back marker. Also Understudy is in the last 3. But going off to try and catch a bus is Island Hopping. She's now established a lead of over 10 lengths as they go around the turn through the 1/3 distance. It's Caspi Star in second, Garden of Eden is in third, Serenity Prayer fourth around the outside. Catalina Delcarpio, the yellow colours up against the inside rail, is racing in fifth. Between fillies, Lady Vivian is in sixth. Then Understudy on the inside, around her outside is Ecstatic. Then the all maroon colours of Life is Beautiful, with still only a couple behind. Holly's Graces is last but one, and Go Boots has now been relegated to be last of the field. So now they begin to make the climb up the hill. They have gone through the halfway point in the Ribblesdale, and it is still Dylan Brown McMonagle on Island Hopping with a clear lead. It's still some 10 lengths over Caspi Star in second. Ryan Moore begins to niggle away on Garden of Eden in third position. Then towards the inside rail, going well is Catalina Delcarpio for Billy Lee, currently in a share of fourth, with on that one's outside Serenity Prayer. Just in behind the leaders, Understudy's now been ridden along around her outside. Lady Vivian is travelling better. Ecstatic has dropped into the last 4. Life is Beautiful still out the back together with Holly's Graces and Go Boots. They've made the turn back towards home, and now finally Island Hopping comes back to the peloton, and now about to challenge Catalina Delcarpio on the outside. Garden of Eden, Serenity Prayer has a chance. Also picking up now is Lady Vivian. Life is Beautiful switches towards the inside. It is Garden of Eden who now takes the lead with just over a furlong to go, trying to rally towards the inside. Catalina Delcarpio, and down the outside is Understudy, but it is Garden of Eden who has a lead, extending down to 3 lengths and driven out towards the line. Garden of Eden takes the Ribblesdale to Understudy in second. In third, Catalina Delcarpio tight for fourth. Go Boots staying on the outside of Life is Beautiful, and then Serenity Prayer. The 7-1 winner is Garden of Eden, who has given Aidan O'Brien an outright 6th win in the Ribblesdale. That is now an outright record, and it's also a 6th win in the race for Ryan Moore. Coming from some way back is Understudy in second. Another big run by a Gosden runner on the inside. In third is Catalina Delcarpio. She had every chance at the full-and-a-half point, and the 4th place nod goes to Go Boots, who stayed on as well. You know, when I was at school, people either talked about Garden of Eden at the beginning of creation, or were you somebody who followed Darwin? Well, they're both heroes here today.
Both heroes for Aidan O'Brien, who moves within 5 of that century. He goes level with the Gosdens. 4 winners at Royal Ascot 2025. The first non-2-year-old race. It had been set up by stablemate here, Adele. Ryan's waiting to pounce, but actually it's Paddy Toomey's filly who goes first.
Yeah, she travelled quite nicely, didn't she? She was kind of always saving ground on the inside, and she was one of the first ones to commit. And to be honest with you, I think Garden of Eden, one thing we learned about her is that every time they've stepped her up in trip, she seems to find a bit more improvement. So she was starting to look a little bit exposed, I suppose, form-wise coming into this, but just the step up in trip has just seemed to have brought out the best in her. Look at her, she's really strong at the line, isn't she?
Look at the way that she moves as well under those fast ground conditions, you know, like really rattling along, isn't she? Paddy Toomey's filly, I thought that she had an ideal run round on the paint. He had to go and commit when he did because the gap was opening up as they came into the straight. She's probably just coming up for air in the closing stages as the real stayers start to stay on. Go Boots from the back of the pack, but the winner, she's relentless from the furlong marker.
Can we talk about tactics?
Yeah.
What was happening there with Dylan Brown McMonagle going off at any old pace on island hopping?
Well, I think they were.
But the jocks didn't get into it at all. They never went along with that, did they? They just let him off. And, you know, when the pacemaker goes like that, they really pay nothing into the race.
This was Sheen Murphy's view on Serenity Prayer. The others disappearing into the distance. Kevin Blake tipped this filly on the opening show. Rishi.
Ryan, talk me through that performance. A very strong gallop, and she hit the line pretty hard.
Yeah, she was very impressive. She's just been gradually improving. Aidan kept saying every time she steps up she'd get better. We went hard pace, and we got a bit detached, and she kind of dropped the bridle and just ran in snatches. Billy sneaked round the inside, and when I asked her to quicken, I really wanted her, she quickened very well. Yeah, she just typical of Aidan, keeps making them better.
That guy absolutely loves you. I think every time you come back in, he shouts so much for you.
Aidan, no.
I'd love to hear Aidan go like that.
No, no. That's good for winners, Rishi. Thank you.
Well, I think that's taken you into the top 10 list of all-time jockeys, past Eddie Hyde. A significant achievement for you?
Oh, I suppose so. Thank you. Yeah.
Well done.
Well done, Ryan.
Another situation where the groom has to take second place, leading in the winner here. Trying to look up who looks after Garden of Eden. Sarah Ryan it is.